I'm feeling good. Oh, man, what a journey. Gosh, being single is feeling actually kind of good these days. I feel like I'm getting myself back and I'm not drinking anymore and joined the support group, and I'm actually going to start my own support group. It's really cool. I think I have like 4 or 5 friends. They're different levels of relationship, and we're all sort of decided to commit to coming together either in person or over Zoom. Um, um, yeah, to kind of do the steps together and hold each other accountable. But I guess what we call is relational sobriety, and responsibility. The ability to respond is coming on board, and I feel so clear. I mean, whew, that's sort of like the amazing thing. And there, in this book, it's 12 steps, but there's something really cool because in the last kind of part of the book, there's something called life beyond breakup. Yeah, yeah, like this clarity comes from working the steps for sure, and better decision making. And if I get stuck, the cool thing is I can just go back to the step that I need. I don't have to necessarily read the whole thing. All of Breakup Rehab again. I got on Amazon.com, but you can get yours on like Barnes and Noble, or I think New World Library is the publisher. You could get that. I published Eckhart Tolle, and I think Dan Millman too, which was Peaceful Warrior. Anyway, okay, Life Beyond Breakup. Yeah. Okay. It's funny what the writing is, but I'll read it to you. Okay. So, okay, before you read this, cue up Frank Sinatra's "My Way." Na, 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 I did it my way. That song. Press play. Press play. Rebecca, she writes, my first car was a remodeled 1955 Chevy Bel Air. Oh, so cool. It was my introduction to the classics. Given my roots, she writes, I can't help but want to close with a classic song. It's time, baby. We're facing the final curtain on this journey through breakup rehab together. And I want to tell you, there's life beyond your breakup. Wow. And if you go in the chapter, she kind of talks about your well-being and to flush out the nonsense, getting a guide. Oh, let's read that. I want to honor going through a breakup when you're broke. Yeah, I know the internet can be a relatively free source to help guide you through the pain. Maybe that's how you found breakup rehab. Okay, social media likes and comments don't have the same impact as consulting with a mental health professional. I know the argument, that's so expensive. It's true, she's kind of expensive, but worth it, but expensive. But the book, is for everybody, and the groups and stuff. Okay. But if you're making less than $30,000 a year, there are clinics that provide support and practitioners. She really goes into a lot. But the really, really cool thing that I liked in Life Beyond Breakup is she talks about she does a list of foods to eat after your breakup. And and then sex after breakup, spiritual practice, just even more than just beyond the steps. There's like a bonus. There's like a bonus in the back. So cool. So wow, working the steps is working. Thank you for watching my characters and for going on this journey. You're so brave to love, to open your heart, and to really admit that you can't do it alone, that you need something, and that something is now here in the world, live and available to you. And that is, again, Breakup Rehab. And the Breakup Detox PDF is on my website, RebeccaFreedom.com, REBEKAH freedom.com. And I wish for you clarity and discernment and the ability to really sort through the riffraff and to get out of abusive relationships and to not drag the past into the future, being stuck in that place where you're doing it like your parents did it, or you're becoming your parents, and maybe not even the best parts of your parents. And not that there's anything wrong, again, to free you from the grip of right and wrong and the heaviness of judgment. Freedom, baby, freedom. So when I go through a breakup, there is one poem that I turn to time and time again, and I want to read you that poem. Oh me, oh life, of the questions, these recurring, of the endless trains of faithless, of cities filled with the foolish, of myself, forever reproaching myself, for who more foolish than I? Of eyes that vanity crave, the light of the objects mean, of the struggles ever renewed, of the poor results of all, the plodding and the sordid crowds I see around me, of the empty, useless years of rest, with the rest of me intertwined, the question, oh me, so sad, recurring. Again. Of the question, oh me, so sad, recurring, what good amidst these, oh me, oh life? Answer, that you are here, that life exists and identity, that the powerful play goes on, and you may contribute a verse. Walt Whitman. Yeah, baby. I don't have the poem memorized, and reading it was a little dicey, but I encourage you to go look it up and also connect with me through my podcast at heardnotseen.com. If you haven't done so, hop on over to Facebook and join the Breakup Rehab Support Group. I've got blogs to support you, and I'm working diligently to continue to create seminars, webinars, and my group program for you to be able to learn how to create the love that you want. And there's a select few out there that I'll be working with in my Elite Counseling one-on-one program. Clarity, vision, responsibility, fortune, wealth, health, and happiness. These are not just freaking life coach taglines. The good life is available for us if we're willing to do the work one step at a time. Thank you for watching. Come on home to the Freedom Family and become a love renegade. Again, I'm Rebecca Freedom. Thank you for watching this series, Be Set Free. And contribute your verse. That's right, because I want you to go on feeling good. Hey!